calls then.
I am at the Alderman's office, 38th Ward, conducting a 1A.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? I'm just looking around right now, thank you.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's see what type of public records they have displayed here at the 38th Ward. Sign-in sheet. Alrighty. Blue flag. Blue and red flag. Fire hydrant is nice. I do have my clipboard with me. I am not in my uniform. Alrighty. So let's see if they have any of the... Okay. Hey, how's it going? I need a 140 form, please.
A what?
140 ILCS Freedom of Information Act.
We don't have those forms here.
Okay. It's required each public body shall designate a Freedom of Information officer.
You can probably get it online. We don't have them here.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go ahead and file a Freedom of Information form on a blank page, as there's no standard form required.
What are you looking for?
I'm going to be submitting a FOIA request about public records from this alderman's office.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. May I know what your first name is?
Kathy.
Kathy, are you the your title here?
Just a clerk.
Oh, clerk. Alrighty. So yeah, I'll go ahead and file one of these blank forms here. I am recording audio and video.
Okay.
I am monitoring government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest.
Okay.
Okay. So let me go ahead and file one of these. Oh, this is a magnet. Wow. I like that. Pause this for a minute. The 38th Ward operating budget readily available?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, good. You're taking an image. That's now a public record. Can I have your business card?
Mine? I don't have one.
Yep. What was your first name?
My name's Kathy.
Kathy, okay. You need to hold that public record for the first 30 days.
I'm deleting it.
Oh, that would be a
Well, I don't want my picture shown either. Okay?
I'm monitoring government to ensure it is being
Yeah,
conducted in
so
public
am I.
interest.
Bye-bye.
Good job. She just deleted a public record. Amazing. Let me finish filing this FOIA form here. Ma'am, this employee here, Kathy, what's the job title of this employee?
It's just aide to the alderman.
Aide to the alderman, okay. Does this
Is there
employee have
something-
a...
Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, what's your first name?
My name's Catherine,
And your title?
chief of staff.
Chief of Staff, okay.
Is there some city service I can help you with?
Yeah, well, there's a variety of things that are required. Where's the block diagram posted?
Sorry, can you
Block
repeat that?
diagram,
A block diagram of what
yes,
exactly?
of this ward here.
Like a whole map?
Yeah, block diagram with its functional subdivisions.
Here is the ward map, and each of those are
Okay.
different like block grouping for streets and sanitation.
Right. You see what I'm doing here, ma'am? I have the state law with me. I'm checking compliance. I'm monitoring government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So where's the operating budget for this ward?
So I mean that you would have to like FOIA city council, and they would send it to you. I don't have a copy of that.
Okay. Well, here's on section 4. Each public body, which this is a public body, shall prominently display at each of its administrative or regional offices, make available for inspection and copying, and send through the mail if requested each of the following. A brief description of itself. Okay.
So if you want to leave your email or your address, I can get it for you and get a copy
No,
of it.
this is required to be displayed at this regional office here, ma'am. This is why I'm here. This is one of the reasons why I'm here.
Well, what kind of city service can I provide you? That's like FOIA stuff. I don't have access to FOIA documents.
But
I mean,
this
what
is not
city
necessarily.
service can I provide you
Yeah.
with?
Well, this is required by
And
state law.
Like, is this just something you do on the side, or are you with an entity that does something? Like,
I'm
looks at-
independent. I am
Okay, cool.
independent.
Very nice.
Which shall include but not limited to a short summary of its purpose. Where can that be found? A short summary of the 38th ward's purpose.
I mean, I think they mean like the purpose of the city of Chicago. That could be found on the city's website.
Right.
The purpose of the city.
Well, this includes here that it's supposed to be of each regional or administrative
I
office.
think then that's just the city. They don't. The city doesn't give us like a
Right.
like a.
And the operating
okay.
budget. Do you have that readily available, operating budget of the 38th ward?
Sure.
Yep, if I could take a look at that, please. Thank you. I am filling my FOIA form meanwhile here.
Oh, okay. That's something that gets emailed to the city. The FOIAs.
Right, well, I'll show you the statute when you find the
That's
budget.
okay. You can go ahead and get that prepared.
Yeah,
This
I'll
is
get
the
that
city,
prepared.
and-
I'll get that prepared.
This is the full city council budget.
Full city council. Is this just for the 38th ward, right?
I don't have that. I'm not in charge
Okay.
of that in this office.
I'll
so
take
for
this.
now-
I'll overlook this. I do have my FOIA form here, ma'am. Section 3.5A specifies 3.5A specifies upon receiving a request for public records, the Freedom of Information Officer. So before that says each public body, when the public body receives the FOIA, its duty is to forward it over to the proper FOIA officer. So I'll just leave my FOIA request here.
So they'll also want your name, phone number, and an email.
Are you a FOIA officer?
No.
No, okay, so
So
that
I would- you-
information is incorrect.
So you need to submit your request online. So I can't take that piece of paper.
No.
It won't go anywhere.
Okay, ma'am, I don't have to submit my request online. I could do it in person as well.
Okay. Well, you can't. I won't be able to forward it to anyone here.
Of course you can. You have a FOIA officer, which is the community council, is the FOIA officer for wards.
Community council?
That is correct.
What is a community council?
That is the community committee.
We don't. I don't.
Alderman's.
I don't know what
Okay.
there's no community.
Okay,
committee
ma'am,
here.
if you're unsure of what I'm referencing,
I can print out like where you can submit all the FOIAs for the city.
okay, no. If you see the section where it says the alderman section, they should have an email. What would be required of this public body is to forward over my request to that email. I'm gonna put a note here that I will be coming back and picking up these records in person. Therefore, I'm not gonna include no
I
email.
don't feel. I mean, I can try to send it to somebody, but I don't know that they want like your email. It says when you submit a FOIA request, your name and information about the request will be so you've got to include your info. You can't just come back here. They won't give it to me. They want the record to go to you.
Okay, well, I would wait for the response. I would come back in 5 days because it is only 5 days of compliance. And at that time, I will see what this public body has to respond with in the next 5 days. I am able to submit my request in person, which that is what I'm doing here.
Okay.
So let me just go
But
ahead.
if I'm not a FOIA officer, I guess I don't know how can I submit it if I'm not a FOIA officer?
Right, well, you're not required to be a FOIA officer. You are a public body representative. If you have the email for the committee, what you're looking at now is
I can send
by
it to
all
council.
departments, right?
Yeah.
That's the one I'm referring to. Council committee, it's called, right?
Yeah, that's city council. Yeah.
That's city council, and those are the ones that handle all aldermen.
But so those handle council committees, not like each alderman. That's like each specific committee.
Right.
So like.
Well, the
if you
alderman
wanted, like,
is a committee
finance-
member.
Yeah, so that would be.
Yeah.
You would be wanting to then FOIA the committee on special events.
No, not on special events, ma'am.
That's the committee he's in charge
Right,
of.
okay, but my inquiries are of this ward here.
Okay.
So what I'll do,
I guess that's the only one they have available, so I can send it to them.
Sure,
and
that's
they
all
might
I
have
ask.
follow-up questions for you. So I mean, if there's any way you want to include your info, I don't think they're gonna give me your FOIA request. They're gonna want to give it to you.
Okay, well, I am gonna note here that I will be picking up the records in person, so I'll wait the 5 days of response. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I did hear the young lady back there mention something about me filming, and said she was just, somebody said back there, said call the police because I'm filming.
Mm-hmm.
If that's true, then
Police have not been called.
okay,
So,
because yeah,
that makes you feel better.
No,
I
if
mean,
the
I
police
think-
were called, I would wait here and for them to come file a report against that employee
No, the
for
police
false
were called,
use of
so
police.
I guess if you could include your contact information on there, that would be better. I don't think I'm going to send that to them, and they're not going to send me that record.
Well,
They're gonna
you're not
wanna give
sure
it
of
to
that,
you.
ma'am. You're not
That's
sure of
true,
that.
but
Yeah.
what if I'd like to call you and tell
Okay.
you it's in?
Do you have a business card?
I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Does any of the employees have business cards issued here in the 38 ward?
We just use this right
Just
here.
that? Okay, that's good. That's good. So yeah, that's all. Let me mark down here that I will be picking up these records in person.
Sure.
Okay. 1 second. Gotta record everything. What's that question?
I'm sorry, do you live in the ward? That's all I wanted to ask. My apologies for making conversation.
It's okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm not going to confirm nor
Oh,
deny.
that's okay. Just whatever you have written, I will give it
Thank
to
you,
them.
thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to be nice.
I'm being
I
nice
just-
too.
I mean, that kind of a little.
I'm being nice too.
Yeah, as nice as you can be in this situation, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm always nice. I'm professional. Picking up records from 3821. Oh, that's nice. You have the 3821 North Harlem matches with 38th Ward.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. North.
So I guess I don't. I mean, I don't know if in 5 days you're just gonna come back and I'll have to follow up with you. But I mean, it's just easier if you want
Well,
to
here's
leave your info.
here's how it
Just
works,
'cause, like,
ma'am.
Okay.
Here's
you
how
tell
it
me
works, yeah.
works.
And the reason why I know how it works is because I'm very familiar with the state code.
Mhm.
The way it works is I come back in 5 days. The public body shall respond in 5 days.
So, so what's confusing is I'm not a FOIA officer with the city, so
Right.
I don't want this to be lost in translation. I would rather you email
No,
them
it
directly.
will-
I don't want to be the
Yeah.
middleman and something go wrong.
No,
Because
no.
I'm not a FOIA
It's
officer.
okay, ma'am. My
So
code
that's my
is-
concern is that you don't want to leave your information and you don't want to send it to them directly, and I don't. I'm not
Well, you see,
FOIA.
the thing is that I'd like to establish a relationship with the staff working for this ward.
Uh-huh.
That's why I prefer to
I
come
guess,
pick up
but
my
like, why
records in
wouldn't you just
person.
tell me your name too? I guess that's just a little weird. Like you don't want to like share your name.
Yeah, but the thing is that a name is not required for
No, I know.
FOIA.
I'm just
Yeah.
me here as an employee.
Right.
I'm just asking what your name is, and that's all.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's not
That's fine.
required.
You don't have to share it. That's
Yeah.
fine. I understand
My
that. I
code
just
for
if you're
pickup
trying to build
is-
a relationship, I just want to know what your name is.
Sure.
That's okay. But again, I feel like I'm not a
My
FOIA
name is
officer.
G. My name
You're,
is G.
You're not gonna be honest about it. That's fine. That's fine. Just you don't have to mess with me like that. That's really not appreciated. I mean,
So
I just
here
don't
I
wanna-
generated a pickup code, which my generated pickup code would be 6-21-23F. So let me read to you my 4 requests
I guess,
here.
but like, I don't want to be the middleman in this. I would like if you could just send it to them directly, because I'm not a FOIA officer. I just don't want this to be lost in translation, and I don't want them to. I want this to go by the code.
Right. Well,
I just
it
don't
is.
think me scanning that in. I don't know without your info. I guess if you don't include it, don't include it. But like,
Yep.
I don't want to submit it incorrectly because I'm not the one. You're the person asking for the FOIA, request.
Right. You see here, ma'am, state code specifies.
That's if it says it says it. I will do it.
Yeah.
If that's what it says.
That's what it
I
says.
just, for your own sake, I just don't want something to be lost.
Ma'am,
I just like that's fine. I'll do it. I'll take it
yeah.
and I'll send it to them.
Sure.
But I just don't think. I just it just would kind of make more sense if you submitted it and they'll give it to you directly. I just
Well, like
don't
I
want this
said,
to be
ma'am,
lost.
No, a single document that'll be scanned within the hour will not get lost. It's a
No,
single
I
document.
just mean like for them to get you back the response.
Yeah.
That's all.
Definitely. Well,
I mean,
there's a
I'll be
statute-
honest with you, with the city, I'm sure they'll do an extension. I don't think they'll get that back to me in 5
well,
days.
if there's an extension, I grant them one extension, so that'll be a total of 10 business days.
Okay.
Okay. The first 5 days, the public body here in the first 5 days has to respond.
So, but the public body would be downtown. It's
No,
not
no,
gonna
no.
be, we're not
This
part of
is
that.
considered a
I
public body,
understand
ma'am.
that, but we don't, the FOIA requests don't come to us to get you the information. The FOIAs are gonna go downtown. They don't
Okay.
come to us.
Well, anyhow, ma'am, there's ways of emailing the
I will
records.
do what you've mentioned, and
Yeah.
I'll send it to that. I want to make sure everything goes correctly.
It does.
So.
It will go correctly, ma'am.
If
If you have faith and transparency, it will go correctly.
Okay.
So here's the first request, ma'am. 38th Ward operating budget of 21. I need a roster of all employees, include job duties, office phone, and office email. That's of 38th Ward. And I will be also, okay, so here's number 3 is digital image taken by the employee Kathy, the alderman aide. On June, this date, photo was captured by employee's personal phone. That was kind of like an intimidation tactic.
Well, you're videotaping me, so.
Yes, ma'am, I have the right to record employees in the official course of their
Can
duty.
we finish this so I can
Yeah,
get to sending
she
it
did.
off for you?
Sure. And the fourth one, ma'am, is the last 30 most current FOIAs pertaining to the 38th Ward.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. I put a note here. I will be picking up records from
So then
3821.
Okay.
And when I do come back to pick these records
I'll
up.
be able to tell you if I have
No,
it
wait
or
a
if they're
minute.
not
Wait
going
a
to give
minute.
it to me.
Instead of presenting a name that's not required, I will present this generated pickup code.
Okay.
That way you
And
know.
that pickup code's for them?
That pickup
That's for
code is
me?
for these records.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
So
come and tell
will
you.
the FOIA people know that code?
Of course, yeah, because
Okay.
they're going to receive a full copy of this here.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So I just need a stamped copy of this. Yeah, just like that.
Want me to copy?
Sure. See, ma'am, the reason because I want to monitor government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest. The members of the public have a right to record government employees in the official course of their duties because you're honest, you're forthcoming, you honor the public trust. The staff members here are honest and forthcoming. Okay. I thank you so much, ma'am. This concluded my business for today.
Thank you.
And in 5 days, I'll be coming back for the response. Thanks. Alrighty. So that's how that went. Thank you. Okay. Again, guys, this is the 38th Ward. Alderman's office. Hit the thumb up, hit the thumb down. I'm not gonna declare if this is season 1 nor 2. Them always encourages you to audio.